Okay, while we're waiting for Anthony, I am Legend. Hello.
What's up, brother? Long
Good.
time.
You
here?
right? How you doing?
Good. I hope you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. What did you want to add to this chat?
So, are you claiming that the inverse square law of light is impossible on flat Earth?
Sorry, repeat.
Are you claiming that the inverse square law of light is impossible on flat Earth?
What can we stick to basics? Is the sun going around your head in Antarctica impossible on a flat Earth?
No, the sun always goes around your head on any position on the Earth that you stand.
What was that? Is this the million suns model? Or
No, I mean you kind of get scalloped. I just still answered your question.
no, you didn't.
The sun goes around your head, right?
How's that answering
Anywhere
my question?
You stand on anywhere on the Earth, the sun goes around your head, correct?
For 24 hours without setting, yeah. Anywhere
So
on
now
Earth.
you want to add some extras, but
No, I didn't. That was the original question. The original question was in Antarctica. Does the sun go around your head 24 hours?
Don't know. Never been there.
So I've just put a video up. Do you want me to put it up again? Of a 24-hour non-time lapse of the sun going around their heads in Antarctica a year ago.
Don't know. Never been there.
He's one of
What
those.
an absolute cowardly response. So you're not even going to attempt to answer it. Didn't happen. Don't care. Like, what
No,
sort of
I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it. Just saying I have no way to verify it because I've never been there.
There's a 24-hour video verifying it on YouTube. And if you scroll...
No video will verify anything in my reality.
It absolutely will. Because, look, if you watch it, see, I know you don't like it, but...
I can give you a video of
just
Bigfoot,
move around.
unicorns,
Look, there's
Skittles,
Dave.
and rainbows. Does that verify it? No,
There's Dave.
it doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you waste your own time, dude?
Yeah.
Why do you waste your own time?
Look at that. There's the sun. What is the point? Are you looking for the truth? Are you a truther?
Who, me? Yes.
Why do you deny the truth when you see it then? What would convince you?
Literally, if you were to have a real conversation with me, you would hear my words that come out of my mouth. I'm not
having a real
denying what
conversation
you're
with you.
saying, right? I'm not denying what you're saying, correct? I never denied what you said. I said I have no way to verify it because I've never been there.
Which is denying it, isn't it? Because otherwise you'd just be saying, yeah, okay, fair enough.
No, that's illogical.
It's not.
Pretty much illogical, yeah.
No. Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
showing
we're gonna
you. So
disagree.
what? So I'll ask you again then. So what would be evidence to you?
Scientific evidence,
Like
empirical evidence.
what? Name one thing that would convince you that you're wrong.
Demonstrating that the Earth is spinning through optical observation.
That's not specific, bro. Be specific.
Oh, that was very specific.
No, it wasn't. It was vague and ambiguous.
No, it's not.
Okay, then be specific.
Water finds level.
Are we just going to go through Eric Dubé's 200 proofs?
No, I literally gave you a whole different paradigm, and then you said that's not specific enough, right?
Yeah, I've got an idea. Someone in chat, someone in the YouTube chat just come up for a really good point. I'm assuming you're aware of MC Tone, right?
Heard of
Legend.
him, sure.
Right, so he's got a challenge for 100 grand for someone to go to Antarctica with him, and if the sun sets, he will give you 100 grand. Don't you want to make 100 grand?
Well, again, I can have a challenge for $1 million.
Yeah, but is he in escrow? Is he in escrow? He cannot dodge out of it.
Logic or reason that the Earth is spinning, right?
What?
I've demonstrated the Earth is spinning to you. You don't believe the evidence.
No.
Is the sky spinning then? Is it the sky that's spinning?
Guys, come on, man. We're going to have a good conversation, or are you just going to make up
personally have
stories?
demonstrated Earth rotation to you, Legend.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have. Do you want me to do it again?
Sure, do it.
Let's see if the host wants it.
Guy's a fucking notion.
First of all, before I go through the bother of it, what does centrifugal force do to gravity on on a
Bob, I
spinning
love you,
Earth.
brother, but your
How
demonstration
about you
always
answer the question?
Bob, I
Answer the
love you.
question. What is the effect
Can
of
we
centrifugal
communicate? Can we
force?
talk together? Like, can we have a
No,
conversation?
you have to answer the question. What is
I
the
don't
effect
have
of
to answer
centrifugal
anything. You
force?
said you were going to do a demonstration. A
Yeah, I'm going
demonstration is
to,
not
but
a
first you
question.
have to tell me
You
what
cannot
centrifugal force
demonstrate
does.
anything with a question, Bob.
First, you have to confirm that you know what centrifugal
Bob,
force
you
does.
cannot demonstrate anything with a question. You said you were going to demonstrate it. I said, go ahead. And then you asked a question. That's not logical.
What does centrifugal force, what is the effect of centrifugal
This is the
force on weight?
problem here, Bob. You said you were going to demonstrate it. You've already
I
done
will.
it. I said, go ahead and do it. And you asked me a question.
You can look at it on my
Asking me
channel
a
if you're not going to
question,
answer the
Bob, is
question.
not a demonstration.
Did you say Bob? What about Bob's gyroscope while we're talking about Bob? What did Bob's gyroscope
I know
show us?
about Shamrock, right? He literally
No, but what
stated
about
that he
Bob
was going to
Nodell?
demonstrate. No, don't start scalloping and straw manning, guy.
You're asking for evidence of Earth's motion.
No, I literally just agreed with Bob. Like he said he was going to demonstrate it. I said demonstrate it. And he asked me a question. Now,
what do you think?
Do you believe that a demonstration is asking me a question?
No.
Okay, there we go.
But I was going to ask you about Bob's gyroscope because he actually did a demonstration.
Right, now
on
you want to
film.
get scalloped? That's okay.
No.
Just admit that you're getting scalloping.
Okay. If that makes you feel like you won the point, you won the point. Now answer the question.
There's no winning here unless we all get on the same fucking page, dude. There's no winning or losing.
Gyroscope. What was the 15 degrees that it was picking up?
I'm sorry. Did Bob create a gyroscope?
Bob Nodell.
That was actually my question.
There's a
That's
Bob's
why hey, how about you
gyroscope?
stop talking, Legend, and let me get my words out, okay? The reason I asked you about centrifugal force is my proof of rotation relies on your understanding what centrifugal force does. That's why I asked you if you knew what it was.
You know, the problem with that, Bob, is you're still asking the question when you said you were going to demonstrate something.
Yep, got it right
answer
here.
your question, is there an opposite of that? Because that the opposite of
what is centrifugal force?
The opposite of centrifugal force is a pseudoscience. There is no centrifugal force, guy.
Doesn't exist.
What is centrifugal force?
Like, I feel like I'm your teacher at this point.
No, you're not.
You should be telling me the answers. No, you should be telling me the answers to these questions.
I'm just wondering about
all you
Bob's
have
gyroscope.
is questions.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying myself tonight on Fornicator.
I mean, your whole time of answering or demonstrating reality is asking me questions, and then you're trying to teach me reality by asking me questions.
All right, so you're going to accept centrifugal force. So here are
go ahead
longitudes.
Me.
No, you're going to do it. You don't have a choice anymore. You had an opportunity to object. Now you don't. So at 43.6 degrees north, I weighed a reference mass on a precision scale of 1,000 grams. And then I drove it down to Florida at 30.13 degrees north. I want you to notice the fact that the weight of that same central reference mass on the same scale steadily decreased all the way down to Florida.
Bob.
And then I drove it back.
So silly right now.
And then I drove it back, and guess what? It went back up by the same amount as I went back up to 43
do you
north.
know anytime
that
you
is
move,
changing weight with latitude
Bob,
due to centrifugal force, due to the rotation of the Earth.
Yiddy yay. Anytime you move a scale, you must recalibrate it. Did you recalibrate your scale, Bob?
So you asked for the proof. There it was. Rotation of the Earth.
I just demonstrated how illogical you are.
So we're done.
Yeah, it's just dishonest.
Yes, I know he is.
So Legend.
Guys, anytime you move a scale, you must recalibrate it.
You have to do that to a beam balance?
Yes or no?
Do you have to do that to a beam scale?
Yes or no?
No. You don't have to do it to a beam scale.
I guess you're going to have to talk to everybody that calibrates scales, dude.
Okay, so you don't have to recalibrate a beam scale, but you do need to recalibrate a spring scale
God,
Because of
anytime you
why?
move a scale, you have to recalibrate
Because of
it.
why?
You have to recalibrate it, right?
Why do you have to recalibrate a spring scale but
Oh
not
my
a beam
God.
scale?
Instead of answering any kind of question, Bob, all you have is questions. And then you claim to be a teacher, but all you have is questions.
So, beam scales do not require recalibration because they're direct measurement against a reference mass. A spring scale does require recalibration because the reference mass has different weights based on the latitude of where it is measured. So when I calibrated
Why
at
do I feel like
43
you're
north, how
struggling
about
to
you be
talk now?
quiet and listen and learn something? So when I calibrated
I
it
would
at
love to
43
listen and learn
north,
something
how about you
instead of
be
you asking
quiet and
questions.
learn
I don't know how
something?
much I can learn when you ask questions.
How about you be quiet and learn something? So I calibrated it at 43 north, and then I moved it 13 degrees south.
And then it would have
And
to
as
be
a result of that,
recalibrated, dude.
I changed the effect of centrifugal force because of the increased radius.
Did you
The closer you
recalibrate
get to
it?
the equator, the less things weigh. The closer you get to the poles, the more the same thing weighs.
Okay,
And
Bob.
I
Whatever you
demonstrated
say,
that,
bro.
and that is exactly what is predicted by the rotating Earth. So we're done with that. You asked for demonstration of rotation of Earth. I gave you a direct demonstration of the rotation of the
No,
Earth.
you
I'm going to
didn't.
guess he won't accept it.
Oh, you know he won't. He's not bright enough to even understand what I
Okay.
did.
We're talking about angular momentum change, right? Over distance and over time. You're incorporating gravitational fields in a certain reference frame. That's not a demonstration of rotation, Bob.
Gentlemen, was that a demonstration of rotation or not?
You lost me. I ain't got a clue.
I
just
tuned
being
out the
honest.
dishonesty. Yeah, he's just not here to learn.
I know he
I
isn't.
just want to ask him a basic.
He's here for
sad.
attention.
I just want to
So
ask
the
him.
best thing that we can do is just don't give him attention.
I just want, yeah, but then there's no one else that wants any. What about atomic? What do you want to say?
He's gonna drop a bomb.
Atomic, are you there?
That's
just
like
up
the
here.
first
I was
logical
just up here.
statement you said. He's going to drop a bomb. Atomic. What's up?
Oh no, this is just going back to earlier where it was Anthony that was up who was claiming that the moon is a light, and Shamrock had a high resolution photo of the moon up, I believe taken through a telescope. And I would just love to hear him try to be honest and say, yeah, that's not made of dirt or regolith.
There's no way to prove it. I cannot verify it for myself.
We're not talking about you. Are you
Oh,
half in the
okay.
bag? Are you
My
half in the
bad.
bag already? You're slurring a lot of words.
Yeah,
already
you drunk.
today.
Right. So attack my character. Go ahead, guys. I can drop down.
I'm
No,
not-
we're
I'm not
attacking
Sounds
you.
like
attacking
I'm
you.
really slurred.
I just wonder why you come up. Like, it's like you come up and then just say everything anyone says to you. You're like, yeah, but I haven't seen that for myself, so I don't care.
Shamrock's got him pegged. Like he's up
Well,
here for
obviously.
attention, up here for validation, up here for clout.
Yeah. Legend, why is there two different points of rotation in the sky with the stars if the Earth isn't moving and it's the sky that's moving?
There's a whole theory beyond that, right? There's a whole
try
theory
explaining
that
that whole
explains
theory to
this,
me.
right? Right. So, in order to understand that theory, you would have to accept what is up must be down. Like there must be a down to up, right?
Yapping.
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything I just asked?
Right. So there's a magnetic field. We have no monopole magnetic field. So we have a north pole that is magnetic, right? There must be a down to that. There must be an opposite force to that, correct?
What's that got to do with 2 points of rotation in the sky? You can just talk bollocks for ages if you want, but at the end of the day,
I'm not
Only
talking
if
bollocks.
you
I'm
are-
talking about this theory is maybe
Only-
outside of your ability to comprehend it. So you're asking for something that you can't even
it's
comprehend.
me that can't comprehend it. With 2 points of rotation in the sky around a certain point, that can only be a spherical object turning to cause that effect. You cannot
No.
have. Yes, you
That's
cannot have.
illogical.
It's
That's
not
illogical.
How? Explain to me how that's illogical, please. I'm all ears.
To claim that there's only one way that it could be due to your paradigm is a biased view that you create.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm being biased. So explain to me how that could happen on any flat plane, please. Because nobody has yet.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
No,
but
you're talking about magnets and bollocks.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to create this understanding between what my belief is and what your belief is.
Absolutely no idea how to explain it, have you? So you're just going to pretend that I wouldn't understand it anyway?
Not to you. Not
Yeah,
yet.
me that's
I have
the
no
stupid
way
one.
to explain it to you yet.
Yeah.
Do you believe the Earth is flat, or do you believe it's not a globe?
Well, it's definitely a stationary topographical plane of reference.
Yeah. Thanks, Austin.
So flat-ish. Yeah. Well, how do you explain the 24-hour sun in Antarctica? You just deny that
He wasn't there.
I'm not denying that it happened.
He wasn't there.
Then how do you explain it?
I don't know. There is a way I can explain it to you, but the theory is so in depth for me to explain it to you.
That's convenient.
That I had to give you certain understandings of the theory along the way. It's not like the theory of gravity, right? Mass attracting mass. It's not that simple. It's more
got nothing
complex.
to do with gravity. What's it got to do with gravity?
Yeah. The fact is, we have a model that explains it, and you don't. So we go with our model.
Yeah.
Game, set, match.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your model explains
That's what all the scientists say. That's what all the
absolutely
pilots
nothing.
say.
And I have a model where water sticks to or conforms to the surface of its container.
Cool.
Oh, and on that model, does the sun go around it like it does on the globe, and like it's measured, and like we can make predictions with?
I've already submitted that you have a winning model. Yeah.
Okay.
Clap your hands. You got a winning model. Now
I'm clapping.
we have a contradiction. Now
No,
we
don't.
can debate. Listen, I'm willing to accept that there are certain things that I cannot explain to you.
Can you explain anything? That's the question.
nothing
Not
so
certain
far.
things you can't explain.
Like
Can
now you
explain
want to
anything?
gish gallop instead of having a good debate and
I'm
a
asking you a
logical
Do you know what
argument.
gish
Now
gallop
you want to
means?
say that what
Do you know
I
what
can and
gish gallop
cannot do,
means?
right?
Do you know what gish gallop means?
Yeah.
How is
do
he
you?
gish galloping? Because you've just basically said, I'm not going to explain this. It's too complex for you two. You're too simple. So he said, okay, explain something else. You're just gish galloping.
No.
So what are you going to explain then?
You're not gish galloping. He gish galloped. Now
How?
you're creating an illogical argument.
How did he gish gallop? He asked
You're
you.
creating
said,
an argument.
No, you said you
argument
wasn't.
tangent
You
fallacy.
said, oh, fuck off with the fallacies. You said that you
You're not
couldn't
worth-
explain this one
You're
thing.
not
So he
having a
said,
debate
okay,
with me.
explain something else. No, you're right, because you're fucking useless at this. Is this your first ever live you've ever been on? Because you don't know anything. It's like you've just watched Eric Dubay's 200 Proofs this morning
So attack my
and
character.
decided that you was taking on
attack
the
my
world.
ability to comprehend and understand instead.
You
of
haven't even
interact.
attempted.
Is that your
You
argument?
haven't even attempted to explain it. So how do you know if I could comprehend it or not?
I did attempt to
No,
explain it.
you
and
didn't.
denied
You
the
said
very opening
magnets,
statement
blah,
of
blah,
my
bollocks.
explanation. No, you said I don't listen and I don't care. Blah blah bollocks.
No, what he did, Matt, is he said, I'm willing to admit that you have a model that works, but let me show you the contradiction. Instead of, let me show you my
That's never
model
what
that
I
works.
said. Now you're straw manning me.
What we want you
And
to do
straw
is to
manning
show
me.
your
You are
model.
just talking shit out your bollocks.
No, I'm asking you to present your model or
love
get
that.
the fuck out.
Are you guys flat earthers? Is host a flat earther?
What? Are you a flat earther?
I'm wondering if the host is.
No, not me. This I Am Legend is.
The host believes in a globe. I'm
Legend.
the only flat earther.
I'm agnostic, right? So where do I go to learn on this?
You cannot be agnostic.
You're actually in luck. I'll tell you why. Because I Am Legend was about to present his model. Go ahead, I Am Legend.
Yeah, go for it.
What are you talking about?
No, you have a model, right? Because we presented our model.
Yeah, I have
and
a
it
model.
works. Yeah, what's your model? Go ahead.
Yeah, it starts off with a comprehensive understanding of math, physics, and logic and theory, right? So
No,
we have
it
a
doesn't.
theory. I can't even fucking present my model to you because you're so glass-assed. That
No,
you're
you
hitting the
can't present
ceiling.
your model to us because you don't have one, you fucking idiot.
Go for it.
Okay, regardless, let me talk to
Nice
Nova.
Agnostic, bro. How do I like convince me to be?
Yeah, help him.
Yeah.
You cannot be agnostic.
We'll try.
How can't I be
God.
agnostic?
Here we go, a half-hour soliloquy about what agnostic means and why the physicists and the engineers are all in on it, and we have a contradiction with the globe here, and there's one there, and you got to consider this about the globe, and oh yeah, it doesn't work over here, and did you know in Russia that they're in a different time zone, but it's actually the same as this one in Africa, and like,
Jared,
dude,
do you ever
give us
get
your
tired of
model,
hearing
bro.
yourself be
Just give
wrong?
us your model. Quit
Do you ever
bullshitting.
get tired of talking and saying the same
No,
stupid
I've been
shit
trying
over
to
and
let you
over?
talk for an hour, but you just talk about nonsense and you're boring.
Like I've been up here for like 3 minutes. And
Okay,
you
well then
still
present your model.
over-talking
I'll shut
yourself.
up. Here, I'm gonna mute. Go.
3
One
minutes.
dude, I really.
I could have had sex 3 times in 3 minutes.
How about the other guy, the new guy on the panel, talk?
Oh yeah, bro. I'm agnostic, bro.
Aw,
Please give.
don't have a model.
Okay, can you define what agnostic means?
Here we go.
Don't hold a position to whether the Earth is flat, round, or any other shape you want.
Okay, agnostic has nothing to do with your position of round or flat.
Just agnostic is not holding a position to any particular view, like in terms
Okay,
of
that's illogical
how is I'm not holding a view to like a position illogical.
because you are determining what is right, what is true, what is not true to you.
Hold
To
on.
say that you are
No.
agnostic
I am
is to
legend.
make a claim of
No, stop for a sec.
self-propagation that is
I'm legend.
illogical.
Present your argument, or hit the fucking
Well,
road.
I think I did, and you just didn't listen or hear it because you're
No, you did not.
incapable of
You tried to
communicating with
define what
someone of an
agnostic
opposing
was,
view.
and what the
I
etymology
have
was,
an opposing
and
view to you.
who learned it from the Greeks, and when the Romans came. And dude, tell us what your model
Blah,
is.
blah, blah,
Yes,
blah,
exactly.
blah.
Bro, I just want to know, right? Convince me to be flat Earth. That's all I care about, man. I don't even care what you call it. You can call it agnosticism. You can call it I don't know.
Okay,
Just tell
can we
me
use logic and reason?
dude, it's something that we can empirically test,
It's
right?
a game
It's
now.
something within the natural
Right.
world,
Do
right?
you understand what empirical means?
Yes, it's something testable within the natural world, bro. We don't need to
No,
go. We don't need to go to logic, right?
No. Let's understand what empirical means first. Empirical means that you had to directly observe it for yourself.
Yes, I've seen photos, right? I've seen the photos of being like round.
Photos are not empirical evidence.
Listen, if you just assume we know what you're talking about. If we don't, we'll stop you and we'll ask you. Okay, go ahead and present your model.
Like, do you just like interrupting people when you
Yes,
can't
when you
comprehend
don't-
your statements?
Jesus fucking Lord.
You don't ever make a point whether you're interrupted or not, to be fair.
Wait. I am legend. I just want to know, right? I don't care what you call it. I don't care how you get to it. I just want to know whether the evidence you're going to provide, right? It being empirically tested, right? Something that we can test, science, right? So we don't have to go all the way back to knowledge, logic, right? This is something with a physical phenomena within the natural world that we can observe and test, right? So can you provide something, please, some form of science, something that is physical and testable,
and you're going to deny it.
All right, go ahead.
You ready?
Go
1
ahead.
plus 1 equals what?
That's not presenting. That's asking a question.
Yeah, you're right. 1 plus 1 equals 2.
Okay.
The shortest measurable distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Fantastic.
You cannot have 2 points that touch the circumference of a sphere and create the shortest measurable distance or a straight line.
It sounded like you were making a conclusion, but you said things that actually don't prove anything at all. So why don't you keep going?
I made 3 statements in a row. Try to keep up, brother.
Okay, I'm slow. Why don't you break it down how the fuck what you just said
1
makes
plus
anything
1
flat?
equals 2.
Yeah,
The
okay, got
shortest measurable distance between 2 points is a straight line.
it. Fantastic, I'm with you.
You cannot put 2 points on the circumference that touches the circumference of a sphere and create the shortest measurable distance between the 2 points.
A spear or a sphere?
Yeah, what's a spear in this demonstration?
A sphere. Since you want to do that, a ball.
Well, no, but if you're going to start talking slow because everyone else is stupid.
You want to call me a hypocrite by using...
Well, I was envisioning a spear, and I was like, well, a sphere definitely.
I was just thinking, I thought we was going to war for a minute with spears.
You see how you deviate, obfuscate, gallop, and change the whole subject?
That's it.
Right?
Well,
You said speed. You brought up spears. Nothing doing me.
In the well.
Dude,
Like
right.
you are
Nobody was talking about spears until you.
Dude, I'm still waiting for science, right? We're into math, right? We can let's go past the math. Let's go to the science, right? Let's go to the physical world, right? And within the natural world, where we can observe these things happening.
Okay. Did you disagree with anything I said?
No.
By the way, did you forget what no bear? Did you forget what empirical means? Because he can explain it again. Go ahead, I am legend. Tell us what empirical means.
Noob, did you understand or agree with the three premises that
Yes,
I laid
I
out?
already told you. Yeah, it doesn't even mean anything.
I don't know what empirical means. Can you please reinstate that for me?
Empirical means that you had to directly observe it for yourself.
Dude,
No, that's not what it means.
Empirical.
No.
Right, hold on. 2 seconds, everybody. This has got 3 new people up here. Kayvon, hello. Silent Universe, what did you want to say?
So basically, I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to know how flat earthers explain lunar eclipses.
I can explain it to you, but you're going to deny the very beginning of the explanation.
So just explain it then.
It's a logical thing.
Right, so
it's wrong.
The sun is actually below you, and it's a projection that goes to a hole in the center of the earth that projects above you. The sun is not a physical object. It's a reflection of the physical below you.
Right, do you teach anybody anything ever? Please say no.
Again, like I said, you're going to deny the explanation.
Dude, this is what you're claiming is something that we can observe within the natural world.
I literally stated it was a theory.
Yeah, that's a point.
Where's the proof?
I said it was a theory.
It's an unjustified theory, bro, unless we get proof.
Right, and that's what you have, an unjustified theory.
Let me guess, you think theory means we just kind of know, we just kind of think it. Is that what you think theory means? We just kind of think oh, that's our best guess.
Do you want to claim scientific theory?
No. I asked you a question. Is that what you think a theory is? That we're just that's probably what it is. That's our best guess.
Theory is a explanation of observable phenomenon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and so what's your explanation for the Earth being flat?
So a theory means it's not a fact. A fact is something that is proven through trial and error.
Oh, so science proves things. That's what you're saying now.
No, science doesn't prove anything. It only observes.
Okay, then how do you have facts about anything?
Dude, you need to do some classes, look up some shit and then come back when you fucking drop the mic and come back with your voice.
Yeah, do some classes.
With your balls.
Wait a second. I have to have a mic to speak with my voice so that you can hear it. So can you explain that? I don't give a shit about flat Earth anymore.
Dude, you're just fucking obfuscating, deviating, going all over the place. I'm giving you real facts of life. Right?
Well, the last thing you said was
science
that somehow a tiny sphere helps.
Science is not a theory. Theory is not science. Theory is not fact. Empirical evidence is not evidence.
I'm gonna go into the other room and bang my head against the wall, and I'll come back in a few minutes. Maybe you'll be talking about your model at that point. Go ahead.
This person, bicentennial. I can't read it. It's only half your name there. Hello. What did you want to say? Come on, you know what I mean. The guy with the beard.
I just want to give props out to Whatkast. I know we disagree, brother. I wholeheartedly disagree, but that's okay, man.
Not really.
I love your lives. I love listening to you.
I don't wholeheartedly that much care. It's just good content to make. But I wish that I Am Legend. I wish that some people would just give a reason why you're ingrained into this belief. That's what confuses me.
I am giving you that. You're disagreeing with it, right?
I'll go on. I'm going to let Kayvon speak.
I Am Legend, though. The lunar eclipse thing, right? You said that it goes into a hole or whatever you said. But you do know that while I'm watching lunar eclipse, someone else on the other side can see the sun, right? So where's the sun going if they can see it?
What I'm saying, Kayvon, is there's more than one explanation.
No.
What we see in the sky.
But the one you're saying doesn't make sense.
Hold on, Kayvon. What I'm saying is what we're seeing in the sky, we cannot directly prove, right? We can appeal to authority and say astronauts landed on the moon, but we did not do that.
Don't bring something else up. Don't bring something else up. Let's stay on the lunar eclipse. The thing is that I'm saying is our explanation, you can see the sun. If you're on the other side, you can see the sun, and I could be experiencing the lunar eclipse. But for you, you're saying it goes into a hole, but other people can see the sun at that exact time. So yours doesn't make sense.
It kind of does. There are more than one explanation. It's a theory.
Yes, yours is like a regular theory. I'm talking about scientific theory.
Okay. Do you understand that what a scientific theory is?
Yes, but we're not going to go that route.
Let's go that route.
What I'm asking.
Hold up, Kayvon.
It's a simple question.
I can't answer what you're asking unless you're willing to communicate open and honestly.
I am, but I just wanted that.
All right. Well, you just brought up a scientific theory. Let's determine what that actually means.
He's running away from the lunar.
I'm not running away, Kayvon. I don't run away from shit.
You're running away right now,
Kayvon. I'm not. I'm disagreeing.
You said the sun. You said with all this bass in your voice.
Don't say what I said.
The sun disappears.
Say what you say.
The sun disappears. I'm asking.
Say what you say.
If somebody else can see it at the same time that I'm seeing the lunar eclipse, how could that be so? That's all I'm asking.
Right. So we have a question of how this exists, right? This observable phenomenon in the sky, correct?
Waiting.
Right. So now we're going to create this theory. And your theory is that the Earth is spinning space ball in outer space. Gravity holds gases to the ball next to a vacuum. This is part of your theory, right?
No,
you have a theory. You don't have proof.
I didn't say any theory. I don't believe in none of that.
Kayvon, how would you prove? Kayvon, how would you prove your statement?
I didn't make a statement. I asked you a question.
Kayvon,
waiting.
I don't have all the time and energy to pull into how to explain this to you in a way that makes sense to
Why are you here then?
Right? I have a theory that is opposite or opposed to your theory. What I'm trying to demonstrate is
No, I don't have a theory.
You have a theory. It's not proof. It's not fact. It's not
No, I don't know. For a fact, somebody else can see the sun at the same time as I'm seeing a lunar eclipse. That's for a fact.
Dude, you can see the sun. What are you asking here?
You said that the sun goes away into a black hole or whatever you said. But somebody else is watching the sun as I'm watching the lunar eclipse. So your theory is horrible. Are you literally
asking me? Okay,
something really. Hold on. Wait, just 2 seconds. Do me a favor, guys. It's really important. I'm streaming on YouTube as well, and I've got to read out some super chats. Been sitting there a while. Just 2 seconds. We get straight back to this. ICSpin. I knew you had it in your kid. Nice box front. Cheers, mate. Unfornicated. Still waiting for an email from DT2PZ0 for Monday. There's supposed to be a debate between those two. Cheers, Dan. Arnold. This has been perfect for keeping me entertained for most of my 4-hour drive. No need to read this. Too late. I read it. ICSpin again here. Spears. Spears are empirical, but just a theory. No cap, bruh. And Riley Bow here. Run, Flatty, you coward. That's what they say to you there, I am legend. Cheers, Riley Bow. That's not me, that's someone else. I didn't call you a coward.
They said what? What was that?
It's just super chats. It's from the YouTube chat. This is streaming on YouTube as well as TikTok. So.
Okay, but was that, like, what? Say it again?
They're saying that there was implying that you was running from the questions.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like I'm running from the questions, Whatkast?
Yeah.
And how am I doing that?
Because you haven't answered any yet.
When I'm still here. I've answered every question to the best of my ability, but that doesn't mean I have every answer to every question that you pose.
But doesn't it bother you?
Yeah, but I called out your answer.
No, it doesn't bother me not to have every answer to the questions of the universe.
Yeah, but there is an answer to every single question.
Wait a minute. What bothers me is that you think you do.
Not me personally.
No, I am legend. What happened is you gave an answer. I called you out on your answer, and now you're talking about my theories. I'm not talking about my theories.
I was literally
Your answer
talking
was
to
the
the
sun
host,
goes away
Kayvon.
into a black hole.
I was talking to the host, right?
Yes,
Host.
but is that not correct?
When you say I'm running because I don't have every answer to every question that you have, how's that even logical? I'm not going to have every answer to every question that you have, nor am I going to have the ability to explain it to you.
Hold on.
Hold up 1 second. I'm not going to have the ability to explain it to you in a way that you even understand or accept.
Oh yeah,
but that doesn't mean I'm running.
See, that is
my
cowardly.
problem. Wait a minute.
No, you're done. That is cowardly. When you say I'm not going to answer the question because you're too stupid to understand, that is you just not answering the question.
Last thing,
pretending there's a reason for it.
My problem is that you claim to have every answer.
Not me personally, but let me make my point, right? So I don't personally have every answer to every question, but the globe model does have every answer to every question. There's not one flat earther.
That's my problem.
Well, it's true. There's not one flat earther that has the answers to most of the questions. When you go past the equator and get into the south, none of you have got answers for any questions. You haven't got any answers for the sky rotations. You've got any answers for the sun. You've got no answers for plane times, for distance in travel.
Okay, forget what we cannot answer or not answer or answer.
You can't answer anything. That's
my
the
problem
issue.
with the globe community is that they claim to have every answer.
I am legend. Here's the problem, though. Someone came in here. Say this wasn't this live. Say it was another live where that lady that came in was asking a question. She came in. You answered the question with your full chest. You answered it. But then when I asked you about it, you said, "Oh, we don't have the answer." So you would have been lying to someone.
You see how this is illogical? You say I answered but didn't answer. Like, what are you talking about?
You did. You answered her, but then I said, "But how is that possible? If someone could still see the sun at the same time as I'm seeing the lunar eclipse, how is it possible that the sun is hiding inside a black hole?"
I try to communicate with you, Kayvon.
No, you try to lie to someone, and then I called you out on it. Now you don't know what to do. That's all that happened.
I didn't try to lie.
You did lie. You didn't try.
Never lied.
You succeeded. It was a success.
I'm not lying. I don't lie. I'm more than open to learn. I'm struggling with you guys because you claim to have every answer.
Whereas you claim to have zero answers, but you still think it's flat.
Look, I claim to be open to the truth.
No, you're not.
That the truth is already defined.
So, okay, let me ask you a question. I showed that video earlier on from Antarctica, right? And you said, I can't verify that I wasn't there, right? So I tried to ask you, what evidence would you accept? And you haven't told me. So why do you pretend you're looking for the truth?
Yeah, no, I have evidence that I would accept.
Go on.
Go on.
Can you create or give me gas without a container? Can
Gravity.
you show water sticking to a ball?
Why is there a pressure gradient?
Can you show level without height or low points? Can you demonstrate a curve?
Oh, so you've got a never-ending list of things
like that. I have so many.
So all of the things that we could show you, and you
for evidence. I'm giving you the evidence of reality, right?
No, you're not.
So what?
What evidence have you just given?
Let me ask you a question.
Who?
Whatkast. Let me ask you a question.
Whatkast? Who's that?
Whatkast.
Yeah, Whatkast. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
We come together, right? We hate one another, we love one another, no matter what, right? We come. We in the same room, right? We in the same room. We shake hands. Do you feel the earth spinning?
Why do you think you would feel it spinning at a constant velocity? Why do you think that? Do you not know even the basics?
Asking me a question is an answer to a question.
Okay, let me answer it differently then. Okay, let me answer it differently. We wouldn't feel constant velocity. There you go. There's your answer.
No, right. No.
Yes.
Whatkast.
What?
We're in the same room. We shake hands.
Oh my God!
Do you feel the earth spinning?
No, because you don't feel constant velocity.
I don't need the extra to it. No, you don't. No, I don't.
How about
you wouldn't
feel
it?
You're making it. Oh God, hold on. Now you're making an extraordinary claim that you wouldn't feel it. That it is
extraordinary claim.
But you don't feel it. You don't see it. You can't demonstrate it. But it is doing it. You're making an extraordinary claim, guy. Now give me your extraordinary evidence for what we both don't feel.
Okay, There are 2 points of rotation in the night sky that you can see the stars going around the point in the south and the opposite way around a point in the north. That would suggest that either the sky is moving or we are moving. The sky can't move in that direction if it's flat. They can't do that, otherwise there'd be a point where you would all see the sky going in 2 different directions. Therefore, we live on a spinning globe.
Okay, 1 second. Cool. So you're saying your evidence for the Earth is spinning is an obstacle or observational observation?
Oh, let me
right?
guess, that's not good enough, is it?
Well, Einstein said that
Wait,
doesn't work.
aren't all observations
But now you're
observational?
going to say that you're smarter
Einstein
than
said we live on a
Einstein?
globe.
Einstein said that you cannot prove it with observations.
Einstein
from
also
Earth.
said we live on a globe.
No, optical. He said we're
No,
optical.
no. Observations are not. Einstein literally stated
He was
that you
talking about
cannot prove
relativity.
the Earth is spinning.
He was talking about relativity, right?
Talk about the whole thing.
No. It's
give the whole quote.
written
Take
in
1
black
second.
and white that you
Take 1
cannot
second
prove
and
the
get the
Earth
whole
is
quote.
spinning.
You know that you're
or
wrong
the
here.
stars are spinning from Earth using
Using what? Using what?
observations.
Go read it.
He was talking about
Go look at the quote.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
you want to determine what he said, like
Get
you're
the full-
smarter
get
He
the
than
wasn't
him.
talking
quote.
about the stars in the
If
sky. He
we're-
was
if
talking
we're gonna
about.
quote-
He literally stated this. I'm just telling
you
you
know
what
how
he
quotes work?
stated.
I
But
am
you're
legend.
now
Do you know how
claiming that you're
quotes work?
smarter than Einstein.
I am legend. Do you know
Now
how
you want to
quotes work?
claim that you are using observations to determine that the Earth is spinning.
I am legend.
What would
Do you
you
understand
use?
how quotes work?
What would you use?
Well, I
Bob's
wouldn't go against
gyroscope.
Einstein because I don't have 180 IQ.
Okay. You don't want to listen to that. So what about Bob's gyroscope with the 15 degrees?
Again, observation.
It's a gyroscope to
You
measure
cannot
something.
use your eyes to determine what is in rotation.
Okay, I'll close my eyes. Kayvon, can you shout out what the measurement on that gyroscope is for me, please? And then I can't see it, and it might count.
To claim that a gyroscope doesn't show a straight line reference is insanity.
But time out. But you keep doing this. This is what I mean. You'll give misinformation.
I gotta
and we
go.
Say, hey,
You might want
let's
to look
correct
up
it.
Einstein
You don't want to do that.
before you claim that observations
You love
determine that the Earth is
misinformation.
spinning. Like you're gonna have to argue with the whole scientific community, not me. Argue with
No.
Einstein.
Oh my
Claim
God,
that
this
you're
is so-
smarter
this
than
is-
Einstein.
The shit
and
that you lot
can
come out
you
with.
can use a telescope.
What shape of the
Like
Earth
it's
did
written,
I?
guy.
One
It's
second.
written.
What shape
Much
did
love,
Einstein? Legend, talking over me isn't going to stop me asking the question. Eventually, I'm going to do it, right? So, what shape of the Earth did Einstein say? Oh, he's gone. What a shock.